Mic check, mic check, mic check. One of the Masters Podcast, your host Maine, of course. Got a special guest across from me, man. My guy. I call you Mr. JG. I don't know what the streets calling you now, man. Talk to him.
They call me Verge, COV, Big JG.
COV, I seen that a couple times. I seen a little now post that a few times.
Yeah. That's my little thing, COV.
What you been up to since the last time we spoke? Last time we spoke was on Maine and Slim, I believe, too.
Man, last time we spoke, I was fresh out of a car accident, fresh out of jail.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. I always tell people that. I forgot about that
I took
because
it all for y'all.
yeah, because we had the Culture Fest.
Yeah,
I remember
I was a rapper.
Yeah, I thought you was a rapper.
So,
Yeah,
I was the one behind everything.
yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, at the time I didn't know that, but I forgot about the accident. I knew it was something. I remember everybody would ask me like, why he had two guys behind him, and I was trying to tell him like, well, he couldn't drive.
Yeah,
So,
it's more than that. It's more than that.
I heard Slim told me some other stuff too, but what I told people was you had the accident, whatever. But
you gotta always protect the money.
yeah, definitely. That was a dope interview too. I like that. I'm gonna ask you more questions about that though. But before we get into that though, one of the questions, and I know you had answered it on Twitter or something like that, I believe, that I've been asking people lately was, I had a guy on here named Kobe, who's he's
Kobe the shooter?
No. I hope not. I don't know, but that's not his name.
He a rapper?
No. He owns two cell phone stores. You know what I'm saying? But
Entrepreneur.
yeah, he's an entrepreneur. But he also speaks.
I want to meet him.
I want y'all to meet actually.
Yeah,
but he's the one that said that he would take the dinner with Jay-Z of $1 million. That's
I
him.
seen that.
Yes,
I seen
you
it.
comment on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
I want to ask you that question.
I'm taking $1 million.
And why?
Because I'm gonna make that $1 million to $1 trillion.
His thing he been asking people was,
I'm a hustler.
I think that I get it for him because he's he's an innovator.
Okay.
He has to think in innovative ways. So when you have somebody say, you know what, I would take the dinner, not the $1 million. People like, why?
You tripping.
But they gonna be intrigued as to why I'm taking $1 million.
At the same time, to defend him, I respect where he's coming from because it's not always what you know, it's who you know. And that one brunch, or what it was brunch or breakfast. Y'all was saying brunch.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, that one brunch in front of Jay-Z.
That's what he was saying.
Meek, P. Diddy, Nas,
but I don't
those
know.
people. And if you're a pure person, like for instance, we naturally gravitated to each other because you see how pure I am. How everybody naturally gravitates to me. It's either one or two things you're going to like about me. You're going to love me or you're going to hate me. There's no in between with me because I'm straightforward. The up north stuff.
Right.
I'm straightforward. So, with that being said, once I'm in a room with them type people, you put me around money, eventually, out of them 9, I'm going to become the 10th one. That's just how I'm built. So, I can respect where he was coming from with that. But how my mindset is, man, you see what I did in 3 years with Just Greatness.
And that kind of was my thing, though.
Without help, without, you know what I mean?
I feel like $1 million is a lot of money. First of all, I know tax is going to take it out. So let's say you got $500,000. Let's say you got $500,000. I still feel like I know. And that's what he kept saying. Like, well, you get that 630, you gonna blow it because people blow their checks every 2 weeks. My thing is this. Like I was telling him, I'm like, you think about somebody. I'm gonna use somebody. I'm gonna use a different number. I don't know if I make this much money. I don't know. Yeah. But let's say somebody get paid $2,000 every 2 weeks, and let's say they can't manage still, whatever, right? Yeah. That's still not, the margin of error is so big that if you got $1 million, I still feel like the person that maybe not living right off that alone can still do well with the $1 million. You never know, you know what I'm saying? Because you can make more mistakes with it.
For sure.
And it's just that simple.
Now you do have to be realistic. $1 million is a lot of bread. You ain't see one check with $1 million on it before.
Definitely.
You're gonna think crazy as hell.
Definitely.
Let's just be honest with each other. You know what I mean? But in reality, you can go ahead and get that $1 million, get the taxes took out, still buy your family something, and then invest so where you can flip.
He told me he was gonna invest in the block. That's what he told me.
In the block?
That's what he told me. I don't know.
And 100, for me and you being from up top, that's a goal of mine. I want to go home and
I don't mind at some point getting there, but I mean family
block,
first.
Not necessarily saying the whole neighborhood.
I think he meant community. We just using slang terms.
Like if I can get involved with the playground, Pleasant Playground, which is in my neighborhood, On True Avenue, which is on True Avenue, Philomena and True Avenue. If I had the opportunity to put bread into that or to buy that and then make that community better, where I used to go swing and play ball at, yeah. The Chinese stores, the medical centers, the pizza stores. If I was able to buy all that, I would buy that. So that's, if he mean in that sense, I agree with him.
Well, I think, like I said, I think it's one of them things where I think he genuinely believes in everything he's saying. Don't get me wrong, but I also know that sometimes you have to say things to manifest other things.
Yeah.
And I think whatever plan he had when he answered that question or made that question that was working, he sent me some screenshots of some things I ain't gonna say, but people did reach out to him based off his answer on that alone.
Yeah.
So like I said, I can't say whether he believed that truly or not, but
it wasn't a wrong or right answer with that question.
Not to me. I mean, like I said, it's something that really we don't know if we ever gonna have that opportunity anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
But I just feel like for me and what my needs are and what I want,
what we need today.
I just feel like the million to get me there quicker than a dinner with Hov. He might never like me. You know what I'm saying?
Get a meal. You know how much more equipment and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
publicity you can do for
and it depends on how you want to live. Like I was telling, I said I'm not fancy. I don't need a lot of stuff. So that's gonna make me have a good cushion. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to turn that one into 50 million. If I can, that'd be dope. But that's not necessarily a goal of mine. I just want to live comfortably. You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying.
That's all I cared about. But
and that's the goal.
Yeah, but you know, people like that they want to argue all the time. So I don't have time for it. But
this flashy shit is the move. But being comfortable is the move.
But let's talk about you a little bit. So, just tell the people where you from, because I know last time we did a Main and Slim, you from Philly.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
What part of Philly?
I'm from Germantown, Uptown.
Uptown. So was that northwest? I don't know.
So Germantown is basically like the neighborhood, the name of the neighborhood, Germantown.
Okay.
So
okay.
Chewin, Philomena, Dogtown. That's where I'm from.
So
Square Biz.
Talk to me about Philadelphia a little bit.
Let me put that in perspective so y'all can understand. I'm from Dogtown, but Dogtown has a neighborhood inside of Dogtown called Square Business. You come in the square with that bullshit, you gonna get the business. Or we handling business in the square. I ain't gotta say too much.
Okay.
So our neighborhood is Dogtown, but on my block, Philomena, it leads to a square. And then it comes back out from my block. Is it
two entrances or one way in,
one way in? Well, it's two ways. It's two entrances, but it's a one way.
Got you.
So that's the square, but I'm from Dogtown, which is the Germantown area.
Talk to me a little about Philadelphia. For people that's not familiar with it, like what's the vibe up there?
Chicago.
What you mean, like killing or just?
Yeah, they praise Chicago on, you know.
Oh, being like the murder capital and stuff like that.
But that's us. And I ain't praising it, saying it like that's a good thing. But right now, 6-7 months in, we probably at like 300 bodies, and you can Google that.
But I thought that was the city of brotherly love.
Last year it ended with like 600. So we on rate to pass last year.
That's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
Oh, okay. How you find the information? Like how you find that information?
I'm from Philly.
Oh, okay.
My family's in the streets. I have an artist that's my baby brother.
From Philly?
Free Lil JG. My little brother get active.
Well, what's the vibe though? I mean, you telling me about the murder and stuff. Like, what's like the vibe? Like,
love. My lady will tell you. I took her to my block, no pistol, no nothing, with all our kids, and the whole block was outside because I was out there, and it was dark. That's the vibe I get when I go home. I'm a legend.
No, I get that part. I'm talking about like if you was talking to somebody and they trying to figure out how Philadelphia is, like obviously it's not killing 24/7.
It's basically no, it's not killing. No mannerism. It's me.
I'm trying to get that. Like I bet you with Augusta, like you could tell me it's what you make it.
I have manners just like all of us have manners. You push that button, then it goes to another level. But at the same time, a lot of people is highly intelligent, but they downplay that, they belittle that, because so many murders and things of that nature, and so much stuff going on. You know, the epidemic going on with the heroin and opioids and all that.
Right.
They try to put my city down, but in reality, Philly bred a lot of stuff, a lot of pioneers, things of that nature. But a regular day in Philly just being on your block, minding your business, chilling with your people. Now you ask for that, then you ask for that.
Nah, I mean, for me being up north, I know like the regular daylight because that's the thing is Philly and New York is kind of so similar. As far as like you kind of get into whatever you choose to get into. You know what I'm saying? You'll walk into your issues.
You walk to your issues. You can either keep it moving, and I tell people this all the time. Eye contact is what keep you alive up north. If you walk past a stoop and there's a couple people out there smoking, talking, whoop whoop, there's no need for you to look over there.
You're right. You're right, though. For real.
You look over there, is that one tough guy that's like, oh, you know one of us?
Yeah.
And then and if you a tough guy, you like, what? And then is the other one that's like, what you trying to get into? And then now you getting jumped over, and then that escalate to them spinning the block.
So the thing about that I never like being up there is that once you look old enough to get asked that question, it's like that's a wrap from there. Like you could be 10, 11, but if you look like you 13, 14, they gonna ask you, and I don't care they 20, 21, whatever. Like once you look grown enough, you're not a baby no more.
They don't matter. There's no pick.
Yeah, it really ain't. But I do think that just from living in the South and I was living up north, like I think that's kind of the difference. Like I think up there you kind of grow up quicker because you have to. You have no choice. Like in order to survive, you gotta grow up quicker.
And my brain moves the way it moves because where I'm from. Like think about it. 3 years, how far I've come with this brand. It's because my mind is not so isolated. I love Augusta. It's my second home, but it's small. You feel me? Like it may be big to you guys, well to them, but to us, you know. This is just a neighborhood, to be real with you, where we from.
Right.
I mean? So my mind is outside of Georgia, outside of Philly. My brain is big. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder. So I don't want to get into that too quick, but talk to us about JG first and what it stands for. I know it got like mad definitions. I know we talked last time. So
entities.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's different branches of it. But what's the main branching?
Just Greatness Attire is the main one. Well, Just Greatness Attire and Just Gorgeous is the main two that's feeding the family. Jungle Gorilla Clothing, it do its thing sometime, but Just Greatness Attire and Just Gorgeous.
And what's your meaning behind that? Just Greatness.
No matter what they said yesterday, be great today.
When you making clothes, like I'm seeing like new stuff, like obviously the hat on. I'm seeing like newer logos. Like what goes into that making something new versus the stuff you had out before?
It's the same
as it seemed different now. Like, I don't know, like
same as usual.
Like what?
Every logo has a meaning or a reason behind it. It's just more pain coming up.
Do you think that, or would you say that like dealing with pain
it helps me?
It helps you creatively to like make clothing and
it's therapeutic.
So what happens if you go a while with no pain then? Like what's gonna happen then? How do you get creative then if you don't have no pain?
I'll find a way to be inspired. See, I'm on a mission. It's nothing gonna stop me from this mission but death, as you see. And I cheated that during that situation. Rest in peace, Deuce. I just lost a cousin in the same type of accident I had. My big cousin.
Sorry to hear that.
You feel me? And I'm sitting right here in front of you. After that accident, I was hopping in chicken wing, but I was still sitting in front of you, speaking intellectually and everything.
You mentioned Just Greatness Attire in 3 years. So kind of walk me through them 3 years from year 1, year 2 to year 3.
So year 1,
like your elevation.
Year 1. Year 1 was more of how can I put this? Let's go back to the Bible. Having faith of a mustard seed. So that was year 1. You know, I got my last check. Got fired for no reason. Got my last check. Got a bunch of shirts. Went on vacation. Came home. Some of them shirts was shitted on. And some of them shirts I gave away. Some of them shirts I actually sold. And then I just start, you know what? I think I can do this. And then that led on to me doing more logos. But I just was thinking about things that was going on in my life. So it went from the 76ers looking logo, but that has a meaning to it. The 76 is for Smush. Rest in peace, Smush.
Okay, I know what that is, yeah.
I'm from Philly. Just so happened his football number was 76. I'm from 76er City. And I just used the old symbol instead of putting, Sixers or anything. I just put Just Greatness coming out of it. Instead of a JG, I put 76 for the JG.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was special. Godfather thing, that's my favorite movie. My father raised me off of that. Never go against the family, never talk out of terms, things that never be as sunny, which I've been being lately. But I'm learning, I'm the Michael Corleone of the family. He Vito. I'm Michael Corleone. Shout out to the OG. I love you, Dad. No real rap. I love you, Dad. So that's year one. So year two. Babe, year two is when I did the jeans, right? So year two, I did some jeans. Now in high school, I used to cut my stuff, bleach it, cut the basically my family Muslims. So when you see me rolling up jeans and all that, that's all stuff Muslims do. You feel me? So I was just swagging it out, skinnies. Used to get called gay, all types of shit. So one day I'm just in there on some creative board. Got these old jeans. I'm about to. Wasn't gonna post them. Shout out to my little cousin Lex. That's Bay. Shout out to my little one. It's my favorite little cousin. Shout out to my little cousin Lex. She said, "Yo, post them jeans." My girl walked by. She said, "Babe, you on to something." And this how ironic this is. Let me tell you how ironic this is. This is November 2019. November 5th, 2019. Drop them. People start paying attention. We had the fashion show for Libra.
I remember that.
Me and my lady put a hand purse together for my son, Mom, Sean. It was the only female item inside of the fashion show. So then one night, I ain't gonna cap, I'm smoking good, looking at Baby Boy. He sold the hell out the dress, even to the gay dude.
Yeah.
And guess what I said? My charming ass can sell something too. I thought about a name. We all came up with the same thing, Just Gorgeous. I wanted to keep my JG, which my daughter owned. My daughter owned Just Gorgeous. So when it came about, I'm like, okay, boom. Then when I started doing the girl thing, now everybody start paying attention to Just Greatness attire.
Right. Okay.
Then that's when Jungle Gorilla clothing came when my little brother got out of jail last year. Now we coming up on here. I dropped Just Greatness Athletics because Baby Bro is a D1 prospect. He an All-American. So I dropped Just Greatness Athletics, which we got on right now.
I like that hat. It's just fine.
Feel me? So that JGA that I made, it's a great example. Me and my lady in the kitchen talking one night. I have red letters that I spray painted that I used to hang on my door. I used to hang next to my LLC. I'm just talking to her in the kitchen while she cooking, playing with the letters, and wind up putting them together. And it became that logo. So that's how creative I am. You've been seeing the new Splatter.
Yeah.
I call that Splatter Bay. But you want to know
Splatter Bay?
Yeah, Splatter Bay. You know, like Salt Bay, the restaurant?
Yeah.
So bad. So I named the shirt Splatter Bay. But the meaning between that is each color is a person in my world. The shirt is me. And all my worlds is colliding right now. I'm going through a whole lot. I got a lot going on, dealing with deaths, dealing with personal things, you know what I'm saying, dealing with legal things that we can't speak about right now on air, but I'm dealing with a lot of stuff.
I don't ask about legal stuff.
No, I'm just saying, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff, so it's like my worlds is colliding. And I'm going to be 100. I don't know if you know, you from up north, so you should know about Mesquite.
Yeah.
So it was influenced by Mesquite.
That's what it reminded me of. I wasn't gonna say that though.
Yeah, it was influenced. See how real I am. It was influenced by Mesquite.
So within your 3 years, or like how you feel your progress has been? I know what the progress has been, but like far as like with where you at with your mind, like where you think it's supposed to be and where you at, like.
I'm sorry I gotta ask this question. Babe, can I pop it?
Can he pop it?
Can I pop it? Can I pop my shit or be humble? All right, so she say don't pop my shit. I'm gonna say this. I'm blessed. I am truly, truly blessed. If you paying your bills off of your creativity, you're successful. I don't care how far you've come. I don't care how far you've gotten. You're successful. I was told you have 2 years and then you're gonna decide this ain't for you. Then I was also told in 10 years you'll realize if this really for you. But within 3 years, I done did damn near 6 years worth of work. And I ain't saying that to brag. I'm over 4,000 sales. I'm in schools. I can show you since I signed the deal, I can show you one of the schools right now.
I actually seen you in a few schools, so like I follow your story and
listen,
stuff. So.
I can show you emails from principals right now. I can show you text messages from principals in my personal phone right now. I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying it's levels. I'm 27 states, 3 countries in. I'm in 2 stores. You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, I think
I done did 9 fashion shows. 3 of those I put together at Payne College. I actually had a contract with Payne College until the pandemic and all that. So I'm one of the first black men to ever have their clothing line or apparel besides the paraphernalia that the school, the HBC sells inside of a school store. But I don't pop my shit. I got underdogs on the way.
Why don't you? Like, I know you don't.
I'm humble. You know why I'm humble? Because niggas don't know what syrup sandwiches is. Niggas don't know what being raised by your great grandmom is. And your pop got it, but he an entrepreneur. He trying to grind so hard so you can have in the future. But you ain't know that when you was younger. But now that you old, you have your own and you building, you understand now. But then I didn't understand that. My mom was doing what she do. You get what I'm saying? So when you come from things like that, sleeping on couch to couch, you feel me? You know, if you notice, I call a lot of people mom. Hey, mom. Hey, mom. Because so many people that took me in Georgia. That's why I have so many connections. I was here for years by myself. My family was in Philly. I was here for years. That's why I told you last time I met you, that family shit weird, but I'm getting used to it because I've been used to being alone.
When you say weird, what you mean? Like, what's weird about it?
Like I'm not used to sitting down with a group of people that's my blood and we eating and laughing.
Like having dinner?
Yeah, or I'm not used to like waking up and my mom in the other room or my mom in the other apartment. I can just pull right up on her. My little brother stay with me, so I ain't used to, you feel me? I can just go in the other room and just play the game with my little nigga if I want to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People say shit about having kids, but bro, that's all I got. I don't have no grandparents. I had one grandpop left. My nana husband had one grandparent left, bro. And he like my dad. You see what I'm saying? So when I say I'm the head of the family, niggas be popping they big. I'm the head of the family. My lady over there, I ain't capping.
Let me ask you before we get into the meat and potatoes I want to talk about. I want to ask you, like, talk about how you even came to live in Georgia, like how you come from Philadelphia to Augusta, like
Queen.
I know you said somebody lived with you, but how did you get down here?
Queen.
So she just moved you down here?
The queen from here, man. Rest in peace, man. I know y'all can see that it's big enough. That's why my lady bought it this big. Shout out to Jazz. The queen is from here. She's from here, bro. And me and my brothers used to get in a lot of stuff. I got expelled in 4th grade for I ain't gonna say, but handling my business, playing with my big brother. You hear me? Brothers for life. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was playing with my big brother. I had to do what I had to do on him in 4th grade. They expelled me from public schools in Philly, so I started going to charter schools. Charter school did alright, but I was too popular, so my nana decided she wanted to move here with her mom, who was older. She was about 90. So my nana moved here. She brought me and my brothers with us. She felt like this would slow us down. Man, my family I come from some shit, bro. I ain't gonna get into detail, you feel me? But I come from some shit and she already seen it. My attitude, my temper, all that, she already seen what was going on. They told me I was gonna be dead at 18, bro. You know how many times I heard that? You'll be dead before you 18.
This from your family?
Family.
That's
teachers.
in Philly or just like?
And just period. You're gonna be dead before you're 18. I done heard it many a time. My mom came out the mouth and told me that many a times.
Well, what would you doing that they thought that you were gonna be dead?
Whatever, I ain't care about life.
Oh, you just your attitude then.
I just didn't give a fuck. Even when I had my daughter at 14, going on 15, and that didn't even slow me down.
Yeah, I remember you said that, and I remember I asked you
That little girl I be saying, that's my daughter, bro.
I know. And I remember people asked me that, like, how when you said you had your daughter at 14, I asked you what your family saying. You was like, none. It was like regular.
She lived with us.
Yeah,
she got pregnant in my mom's house. She stayed with me, slept with me every night. Her and my mom was together every day. When I was playing, I was a full-time athlete. When I was playing ball, I'd go off on AAU trips and shit. She'd still be at home waiting for me to get home.
Oh, you can play ball?
Yeah, that's why I got popular basketball.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
You still play?
I can, but I just don't. I get to the
money. You must know I'm going to ask you next.
What you trying to do?
I'll be play one-on-one real quick with some money.
You mean I love money, so you feel me?
For you, $50. We just $50 game.
All right, say no more. We can do that.
Y'all hear, right? It's on camera, so I'm gonna put this clip out
back.
first.
Look, you see this?
I see it.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I can lift it up, so that bitch is going in.
We gonna see. I don't know. That didn't look. Do that again. Do that again.
That bitch is going in. Soon as ask your brother in there, man. That's all I gotta say. Hey, Rob T, this nigga playing with me, little bro. Hey, Rob Hall, this little nigga playing with me, bro.
We gonna see.
Hey, Dress.
I'm down to play. I'll play them too.
Hey, Coco.
Hey, whoever you gotta get, but I want to play
Tubman,
you for 50 though.
Laney, Augusta Christians, Augusta Metro, Augusta King. I play with all them boys. That's why they my brothers. Why you think we so close? I got popular from basketball, bro. And then I had an asthma attack. Shout out to Harold Dovey, big bro. He saved my life in practice. I had to use his asthma pump. Ever since then, it was.
This is basketball.
Just basketball. Okay. Laney basketball. Coach Durham. His first year there. My freshman year. Coach Durham first year there. When Dovey changed the culture of basketball for Laney. Bro saved my life in practice. After that, I ain't know nothing about no eligibility and shit. I'm a freshman. You know, fucking females and having fun. You know what I mean? I got my daughter on the way. I ain't focused. My daughter came. I really not focused. So basketball just was out the day. But Coach Durham made sure I came to every practice, every game. Like he was on my ass because he see where I was going.
Right.
You feel me? So he stayed on my ass like the team. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how I got popular basketball. I just know how to dress. And then
you said you want best dress.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. When I couldn't play ball no more, I used to just go to the game and come to school killing you. And take your bitch. Fuck it.
Recently, you had shared something, and I think I commented on it because I've had this conversation a few times before, and it was something to the extent of Augusta supports what's popular, not talent, something like that. I ain't gonna word it, but that was the gist of it, right? Okay,
something like that. People support popularity more than talent, or something of that sort.
Right.
Yeah, and I retweeted it.
But in agreement.
Yeah.
So talk about that. Like, why you feel that way? Like. I'm ready to get into this.
So, I mean, this ain't no shade to nobody or nothing.
No, I don't think I like this.
This is my honest opinion. Monkey see, monkey do. The city's so small that if you gravitate towards, if a few people gravitate towards this, then okay, cool, we're gonna gravitate towards this. If a pair of J's come out, they could be ugly as hell, but 10 people get them now. You got 100 people online trying to get them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I feel about music, these clothing lines, dancers. That's just how football players. That's just how I feel. Period. Some of these coaches is underlooked because of someone might have a name, but he a good coach.
But so let me ask you this. We could slow it down a little bit. So let's say somebody is popular. Like how would you think somebody got there then? Like or popularity?
Depends on.
I want to use like stuff that we know. So I know you said culture. I don't want to. Culture a little different. Let's pick up. Let's say clothing. Let's say it's clothing.
Okay, clothing.
Let's say clothes. You sell clothes.
Let me see.
Would you consider yourself popular or no?
If everywhere you go, you got to speak to somebody that's popular.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
Oh, I mean, in Augusta, I don't know. It's kind of hard because I think that
my shorty mad at me everywhere we go because I gotta.
Then yeah, if she mad and you popular, yes.
Okay, all right. So I don't, like I said, I'm humble. So I try to be humble rather. I pop my shit, but I be humble with it.
People know you, bro.
Yeah.
People know you.
So I'm pretty popular, But at the same time, I'm the underdog.
Nah, see, let me bring it back a little bit. So let's say somebody else trying to make clothes and they feel like, let's just say they feel like they design better than you, right?
Uh-huh.
And
I feel like Verlin designed better than me and he don't get enough credit. That's a perfect example.
Who?
Verlin Mackey, you see? You just how you said who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Class United.
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? That's my favorite designer. He's way more talented than me.
He from here or something?
Yes. He went to Laney with me and all. That's my little bro.
I never heard of him. I heard that name before.
And he'll tell you who popped that dressing shit off at Laney. He'll tell you himself.
But you say he's more popular than you.
He's more talented than me.
But you're popular. Who make more money selling clothes, you think?
Well, my numbers don't lie. So I can't count that man pockets.
All right, so within as you just said, right? So you fall under that spectrum of being somebody that's popular, but somebody's more talented.
But then again, I used a different route. So like, okay, say for instance, Reggie played ball.
Mm-hmm.
Won a ring here.
Came from nothing.
Yeah, won a ring here.
Right.
Went overseas, played ball. Went to college. Went overseas. Know people. Know a lot of people. So he get support. He get love. I'm not saying that my brother shit not nice. I'm just saying. So boom, he gets support. I get support because boom, I know people. I'm affiliated with people that know people. And then you gotta remember, I'm from a whole nother state and city.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, just like he went to college, I went to college. So while I use college, I also put things together for those college. So while I'm in, let's say, for instance, a fashion show practice, all of those models, there may be 30, 40 models in there. All of them may be from different cities and states. And they in there tagging me. So guess what? Now I'm getting them, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So mine's is kind of different because in the city, I feel like I'm the underdog in the city, but my numbers don't lie for it because we well taken care of and I sell a lot of merchandise. But to me personally, because Verlin not that popular, he don't get the recognition that he's supposed to get. Now, you'll give it to him when you think about custom pieces or if you want to go get a custom piece, yes. But me personally, he should have more than custom because he'll go crazy.
So I feel like I don't necessarily believe in that saying, but I think people have made good points on that saying. But I also feel like when it comes to support, whatever, like that's something you got to go get. Like, it's not gonna come to you. Even popularity ain't something that just come to you.
Yeah,
normally something happens.
Sometimes
and people start to know who you are.
People fuck with you, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Because you got the Harold Dobers, you got the Reggie Middletons who are popular but they were popular because they were talented.
Talented as hell.
It might have been might have been for designing, but I mean they just took that one talent and went over
and
there
then
and did
put over here
else.
and then accelerated with
and
it.
so technically speaking, that's still super talented because they played on like high levels of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as clothes. You get what I'm saying?
So if you're talking about clothes, let's keep it on you. I feel like you're talented. I
definitely feel I'm talented as well. So I'm very confident in that.
How you feel? How you feel about the support?
But I feel that he's more talented than me. I'm man enough to say that man Verlin is a monster. I said it in every interview that I've had. It's my favorite designer.
I don't know him, but like let's say you was talking like what can he do differently to get that support then? Like in your opinion, like has he even told people what support looked like for him?
Well, he do things differently. He's a different dude. You feel me? In a good way, but in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Like he dressed different. He's really like your what's that producer named Southside? You know he is a producer. He like cool, make good music, make good beats, but he had his little weird like hairstyle. And he be like, you know what I'm saying?
So he's not urban.
He be in his own lane. You feel me?
Okay.
He got his own lane.
Okay.
Put it like that. Yeah, he be in his own lane, and like, but bro is super talented.
Do you feel like he gets support that he should get, or do he complain about support at all?
I'm not sure. When we talk, he don't necessarily complain about support. You know what I mean? I feel like, and what he doing, he should be making a pretty penny because fully custom. Majority of stuff is fully custom. But if he had a few, you know what I'm saying, shirts, hats, just hanging just because, besides the customs, he could do more, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? I don't see enough of him for how talented he is. And my thing is consistency. I try to be consistent.
So even you saying like you don't see enough of him, do you think that could be a reason why he might not be, I guess, supported or quote unquote popular? Like not, people that popular, you see him a lot. Yeah. You see him, they consistent.
Yeah.
Whatever they popular for.
Now he's definitely in videos and your rappers and all that main people in the city wearing. But you get what I'm saying? You gotta just know who he is, basically.
Well, what about let's use rap in that sense. Do you think people support popularity over talent in rap as well?
Fuck yeah. And that was my main reason
more
to
so rap.
Yeah, I wasn't really talking about clothing lines because we doing what we doing.
Gotcha.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying, for us to be young and black, everybody doing their thing. Shout out to everybody. I have everybody clothes, they know that. And if I don't have your clothes, link up with me so I can get it. And if I don't have your clothes, I probably gave you opportunity to get your clothes or do something with you or collab on something. You feel me? But that whole reason for me making that statement was because of my little brother. Y'all gonna stop holding nuts on my little brother.
What's his name?
Lil Nah, you know what's going on.
Lil Nah. Oh, you don't think he get a lot of support?
Fuck no.
What?
Fuck out there, y'all hold nuts.
Everybody that I come across
and
say they love
I just watched the sit down with Slim. I'm proud of you, little bro. You finally sat down and showed these folks the intellectual side of you. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm very proud of you, bro. But fuck all that you don't rap shit no more. I ain't trying to hear that.
He don't rap no more?
That's what they kept saying on. I think that was the little
the
name of it.
Rap,
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Slim, he still rap. Underdogs on the way.
I don't know. How I came across Lil Nah was because of support. Everybody was sharing this stuff.
Yeah. See, we had a wave when he first came home. We had a crazy ass wave. But like he said on the podcast with Slim, he kept it real. He get in real life. You know what I mean? Reality hit for folks like us when you don't have too many people to lean on. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gotta pay these bills. You gotta feed yourself. You gotta feed your lady. You gotta feed your needs, your wants. You know what I'm saying? And the money ain't flowing with the rap. You know what I mean? I respect that. But me personally, my honest opinion on that, and he know how I feel about this, so I can say it on air. Keep working, bro, because all we waiting is that right ear to hear you. There's no shade on nobody in the city. Itchy, Flyer, who else going crazy? Is another young boy. Rock Life Zoe. There's no shade on none of them. All of them are talented. You feel me? But me personally, bro, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to put the bag on it. Anybody, nah, smoke you like a building.
So, but I don't know. I just feel like he get amazing support. Maybe y'all looking at something totally different. I don't know.
What excuse me. What get you looked at? What get you seen? What helps you get to the next level?
I'm gonna tell you what I feel is consistency. Now, does he have that? I can't say. Because he pop out, he don't pop out.
You feel me? So
that's on him though. That ain't on
no. Okay. So 2 views, correct?
Views, okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, numbers do matter. They say it don't, but it definitely do.
So that's why I said I'm the underdog. I got the same pictures. I got gas station pictures. I'm posted at the gas station with the Sprites. You see what I'm saying? Well, I ain't got 300-400 likes, but I don't care about that because guess what? We eat good.
Well, I would say likes are more of a popular
thing. That helps too.
It's definitely a popularity thing. Yeah.
And that helps too because guess what? You got a lot of likes now. We go back to the monkey see, monkey do.
So for likes though, I do feel like it depends on the type of person you are, and it also depends on you.
Yeah. See, I'm not a yes man.
You gonna be hard. You would be hard to get likes.
Yeah, I'm not a yes man.
Being, you promote that you're taking.
Like
a lot of people that do get likes, they ain't got no. They ain't with nobody.
You feel me?
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't have no drama going on.
Yeah. So like that's.
I made that clear the other day too. I don't have no drama going on. I don't ever be having, like, my baby moms don't be on there cussing each other out. None of that goofy
shit.
That
mean a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you consistently talk about that you're taking, that you got a girl, this, that, and third. Like, I don't think that's like, I say this. I know I've seen where people say sometimes R&B artists, it's best for them to say that they single.
Yeah. Because to get more women, to get more fans.
But most of the support are gonna be women. I mean, anyway, that's just the reality.
It's just how you deal with it. Because a lot of my support come from women. It's just how I deal with them. It's business.
So I mean, so you don't think Lil Nah get enough views?
No, I don't.
Is he sharing it? Do he share the post a lot though? Like,
And like I said, I go back to him being in his.
Okay, so it's more of a Lil Nas issue. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just be straight up because we cannot. I cannot be straight up with you. That's like, so my take on like Lil Nas, I feel like he definitely talented. He got everything to take.
Everything.
People sometimes rappers like that are super talented like that rely solely on the talent, and you can't rely solely on the talent.
You gotta work.
You gotta share it every day. People say I share my pocket every day on Facebook. I don't care. Or on Twitter.
You see me every day, even when I'm sick.
You gotta be in their face every day. Yeah. Like that's just the bottom line.
And honestly, social media is not for us to see what the hell you do every damn day, every minute of your life. It's to promote if you have a business, if you're an artist in any type of way, dance, rap, whatever, in any type of way that you're an artist or entrepreneur. That's what social media is for, technically. Y'all just live in a social dilemma world.
But then also, like, I think
I don't want to go too deep for them because they probably don't understand what I mean by social dilemma.
I was going to say that. I was going to touch on that. Like, I think the best way to say it without saying too much is I think some artists actually live what they talk about too.
Yeah.
And in doing that, you can't be on social media all day.
No,
it's just merely impossible. You can't do it.
You can't.
But that's going to hinder him in the future, like, or trying to get where he's trying to go, because they always say, like, you got to pick one at some point.
Yeah, got to.
That's kind of the only way you're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick one. That's just what it goes down to.
That's more, and that's not to get off the subject, but that's to go back to how much progress I made in the last few years. I don't care who you is, I cut whoever you is off. If we ain't in the same car going to the same destination, I gotta get out this car and I gotta go hop in the same car because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to feed people that I will never ever meet. So let me go deep with that. I'm on a mission to feed my grandkids. People I ain't gonna never meet because I have an expiration date. So if I gotta cut you off to make sure this happen, then that's what it is.
Nah, I can respect that. And I do think, like I said, I think it's based on the goals you have set for yourself. And that's, I also feel like, even that statement that you made, which is kind of what I want to talk about mostly, is I think it's all depends on you. Like, what support look like for you? Like, what is support to you? So you might feel like you get enough support. Somebody else that know you might not feel like you get enough support. Just like you don't feel like the dude you was talking about don't get the support he probably should get.
Yeah.
He might feel like he do. Who knows?
Yeah,
he probably don't complain. He probably got a set goal where this is his goal. He probably meet it every time.
Yeah, and everybody have their same goals, and it ain't pocket watching or anything. It's just,
it might not be a monetary thing. It might just be a thing of shares. It might be a thing of word of mouth.
And everybody might not have the same goals. This might just be something they do for fun. I don't have a 9 to 5. This is my life. I have a passion for this. Literally have a passion.
Well, let me ask you this, because you got a passion. So if you had to speak to a designer or somebody that got something going on, they living here, like, how would you tell them to go about trying to get that support? 'Cause I feel like you got to go take it. You can't just expect it to come. So what would you tell them to do to get that support?
When God give you an opportunity, take it. You have no room at all to say no to any opportunities. That's how you get support.
So would you tell them about anything about consistency, anything about that?
Definitely consistency, because we already covered that. But the fact that, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a great example, and it's not boasting. I just did Hype Magazine. I was the official sponsor.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, shout out to you, by the way.
Appreciate that. I appreciate. I was the official sponsor for the attire vendors. So when that opportunity came, I was in Philly. My phone rung talking about it, and I'm like, fuck, Hype Magazine. Shorty, whatever, boom. My dad looking at me like, nigga, that's Hype Magazine.
Right.
Google it. You got a smartphone. So I Google. I see Lucci, Rick Ross. Yo, when I get back to Georgia, I'll call you. My lady will tell you. As soon as she got me off the airplane, as soon as we hit the highway to come back to Augusta, she'll tell you I was on the phone calling them. When you need me, what day, what all I need to have.
How they came across you?
I went to school with the shorty DJ Key. I went to Pain with her.
Okay. Got you.
I'm in motion.
The fashion shows you probably threw on all that stuff.
I'm so consistent. God see it. Even with the schools. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, some people made for certain things. And I can truly tell you, and I'm a man of integrity. I sit here and look in your eyes and tell you this shit, bro. I can truly say, yes, I have my ups and downs. Yes, I have my dry spells. Yes, I go through my depression. But, bro, even when I'm not, happy as I want to be, nigga, this the happiest I ever been in my whole life I done felt was for me.
I respect that.
I wake up whenever I want to wake up. I go to sleep when I want to go to sleep. I'm not on child support. All my children love me. Everybody get what they need. How the come
I can
on,
respect
man.
that, bro.
How the fuck can I? You see what I'm saying? You see why I'm humble?
You gotta be. I mean, that's just.
I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed.
I say that adds to your blessings. Like
I'm
not
truly
boasting.
blessed, bro. I can show you my numbers from August 1st to August 5th right now. I done made 2 of y'all rents already. I ain't being cocky.
I was about to say, I was kind of,
I ain't being cocky. But that's how blessed a nigga is, man. Think about that, bro. You can wake up in the morning to DMs and shit like,
but
bro, I'm going to such and such. I'm about to go out of town in a week. I'm about to go hoodoo. I want to wear this. I need this. You know how that feel?
I like hearing them part of the stories, but I want to ask you more question about the dry spell part.
Yeah,
I think that's the part
that's what make you.
What's it like going through that part, and then like how creative can you be during that process where there's a dry sales, maybe sales are slowing up, and is it a particular season that happens?
Is it a particular season?
Because you've been doing this 3 years now, so like what?
I can't tell you a particular season, but I have my times. Like it'd be booming like crazy, and then like a few days it'd be dry, and then it might pick up, you know what I'm saying, a little bit.
Do you think it has anything to do with maybe people when they get paid, when they don't get paid?
That definitely have a big thing on it, but necessarily it may be God just testing you. You get what I'm saying? I try to look at, like, I ain't gonna lie, I look at a lot of negative, but then I calm down and then I start thinking about the positives.
Okay.
And then I think like, okay, great example, Hype Magazine. I'm out there like 4 hours, ain't make $1. Just before it's time to go, I make $500. But because I sat there, and during that time I interact with people, pass my cards out, got to talk to people, learn some people. I met DJ Monty, I met Hakeem the Dream, I met some dude named Poop, which is a big time producer in Atlanta. So during that time I was meeting people, talking, but I wasn't making no money. But as soon as I was getting frustrated and ready to leave, I told my best friend, I said, bro, I don't care if I make $20. I don't care if I make get 2-3 followers. My job is done because he see me. So just imagine if I'd have got up and left, I wouldn't have got that bread that night.
Right. I mean, patience is a virtue too. You can't just think
you
you're
going
to make it in certain times.
So you got to make sure you believe in yourself. You got to stay down with the process because every day not going to be perfect. Every day not going to be fast.
But, so what I want to know, like, I mean, I know that, and I know you know that. So when that happens, when you have this dark day or these dark days when you're not making no money, like, what goes through your mind? Because you don't have another
depression.
So you need to continue to make money in order to stay afloat.
Depression.
So you get depressed when sales are low and you got bills coming up.
Yeah, especially if it's like something serious about to come up that I know got to be handled, or if I kept my word on something. You know what I mean? And it's approaching. So
I could definitely understand that. You know, we all grew up probably the same kind of way. Yeah. You know, so depression is definitely something we tend to have. But what do you do? Like what are you doing that is allowing you to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to work. I'm going to continue to do this instead of going to work. Because you can easily just say, I'm just get a job then because I got to have something coming in. So what is it that makes you like?
I believe in my recipe. I will be a millionaire. 3 years showed me too much. I know in 10 years it's going to be colossal.
I can respect that though. Like, and we've been talking about that lately on this podcast. 'Cause I got a guy who also raps and who is not popular, not a popular rapper, not a popular guy. But
it takes time.
I tell him that all the time, and I'm
Kanye
working
West
with him, talking with him. He's a big Kanye fan.
Kanye West was producing and begging Jay to give him a chance.
Yeah.
Now look at Kanye West.
And the thing, he got a song right now. It's called "Fucking 9 to 5."
Okay.
All right, and that's kind of he talked about these jobs he had, and pretty much he walked out of them all of them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck them, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
But we talked about people like you who are creatives or that just don't work. Like,
yeah,
to him it's an attitude. He works, but it's an attitude. Like, fuck that job if need be.
Yeah.
But y'all have that attitude every day. Like, it's like, hey, fuck that, I'm doing this.
So, in my dad, in the words of my dad, I'm hustling. Because I'm not established. I don't have a storefront or franchises. So, I'm hustling my brand. I have to get up in the morning and post a picture. Even if it's the same picture you see, I have to keep posting it because eventually...
Let me ask you that question. That's a good question. I don't know if you get this. Not a lot. Like, do you ever feel like when you do that a lot, you feel like you're annoying people or no? Like, do you get that vibe?
Yeah.
Like, so
I'd
how you
I'd be like, let me try to mix it up. Let me drop some old in there. Cause like, I gotta drop this shit again. Ain't nobody hit my line about these shirts yet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To me, like, I like watching your story because it's funny.
Yeah,
Because you generally have a good time, like with the kids and stuff. You generally have a good time.
Yo, that's my life.
Or if you watching Martin, you start crying. Like,
every
funny to me all the time.
Bro, every night, bro, every night. Funny as hell, babe, I'm sorry. Shit, yo, I won't change the channel. That shit stay on Martin 24/7. She wake up and go to sleep to Martin.
But how do you feel about, like, because then you don't want that to be like a procession. You're like, oh, that's very shit annoying, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I'm just hustling my brand.
Okay,
I have to put it in your face.
No way, like, no. Do you ever feel like people like try to avoid you?
So put it like this. Anywhere you go right now, you see a JG, you know it's me.
Right.
I got to keep putting it in your face. It's promotion, marketing. If it's a bad female, she got JG on, the girl that want to be bad or the girl that is bad gonna want to know, hey, what the fuck she got on? I wonder if they got a different color. It's marketing.
I'll ask the annoying part. I be feeling like, to me at least, I wonder if people like, cause you got everybody got personalities.
Yeah.
So you might have personality, but like you're not even thinking like that. You just thinking like, I'm promoting myself.
Yeah.
That's conscious. Like, I ain't gonna do that because they too timid or they
honestly,
too cool.
Honestly, even though it was just me and my man Ed, Shorty give me a lot of her opinion, her honest opinion. Don't do that. Don't do this. I might ask some of the bros, yo, bro, you think? You know what I'm saying? But lately, I've been an introvert. I've been really keeping my shit to myself.
Do you take advice well?
Yes.
Do you take advice at all?
Yes.
Like, people, like, when say somebody say you should do this, do you do that, or you kind of like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing?
So I take criticism well, but at the end of the day, it's my final decision.
You know, I got great criticism on you right now. Like, to me, like, what I can say is the power you have now, like, I like it a lot.
Yeah,
like, I like it a lot. I liked it before, but like, I think you up
it's
it.
backfiring on me, but it's cool.
Do you think so?
We'll talk about that off air.
I love it. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's why when as soon as I got that award, I didn't do that.
Influencing the kids is the best part.
That's how I want to kind of wrap up talking to you. Like I like that you using this, not using, but you using the school and the school is using you as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and they reaching out to me.
I like that a lot. I like
that shit is like.
And I feel like even with the support, that's why when you said the support thing, I thought you were talking about you, but now you're not. It's fine, but I think that even that's dope because like if you can just touch the kids, that's amazing.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Even I said this with music. If you have a child singing your song, you have a hit.
True.
If you have children and older folks, elderly folks wearing your clothes, you have something.
I mean, you gotta think, who don't want their kid to be great? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the one thing they're gonna strive for, that'd be okay.
They'll make me kick it to you no matter what they say yesterday, be great today.
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yes, ma'am, I have a testimony.
But I see you with them kids now. Like, I just think it's genuine. I see you on anybody's stories. Yeah.
And shout out to Sean, Chaotic G. She had did Hornsby Elementary week for me. I did the whole week for them.
I was there every day. I ain't messed with you, but I saw you.
Yo, you was there? That's crazy to show love, bro.
I was working on my brother, man.
Okay.
We had business to take
as you see, that was just me. every kid that I bought stuff for, I wasn't trying to do that for them. I didn't even know she was recording certain things. Me tying their shoes. I didn't know me dancing. I didn't know she was recording certain things.
That's
I was
dope.
just being me. Yo, who all don't have a shirt? Yo, let's get all them a shirt. Even though I made the shirt, I still bought probably 40 shirts.
That's dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
dope.
that's just because I come from somewhere where everybody didn't have. You gotta remember, we from up north. We wear a uniform in Philly.
I know, man. It's crazy.
So here, you not fortunate enough to wear the good stuff. You might not be fortunate enough to get a school shirt. So, you know what I mean? That's just, I like to give
One
back,
thing I say
man.
about the city I like though, I think this year was like probably the best year to me. All of back to school bashes I seen was amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
And I was gonna have one myself, but we had some things come up that we had to handle.
but the thing about you they don't have to get back to school stuff from you because you're gonna be done with school all year round. So like they gonna get something.
Regardless,
month,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
regardless.
So-
And all the schools and principals and coaches that see this, I'm available. Prices is not that expensive. All you gotta do is get in touch with me, and I promise you I'll get it handled.
Nah, that's dope, man. It's always dope talking to you though, especially about clothing, just real stuff. If you had like, I want you to at least tell the people, look at the camera, whatever you gotta do. Like, tell them where they can find your stuff at, where they can find your clothes, how to email you, contact you.
So you can catch me on Instagram, Just Greatness JG, one word. Facebook, Virgil Austin. Everybody keep asking me where's my website, but me and my lady is doing my website, so we taking our precious time with that. That's our baby is baking, so don't worry about that. That's coming real soon. You can also catch me through one of my homies. You can catch me through my lady, Jasmine Roundtree. Don't forget about Dance with Jazzy if you want to work out. If you need your young lady to get some techniques to go to college, you know, she's over the iCats at Laney. We do all that, you know. We entrepreneur. We're a power couple over here. 7 entities. Free Lil JG.
All right, man. It was dope talking to you, man. I appreciate
Before
the time.
we get off the air, I'm not gonna let the camera see it, but I just want his reaction. I got a meeting with that tomorrow.
I like that. You know, I'm not a big Laney fan.
It's
you know
cool,
that.
but I got a meeting with that tomorrow.
This is fire. I might wear this. I might wear it. I might wear it.
Support.
I might wear it. I might wear it. I like that. I like red too.
Support.
Red. That's fire. Ooh.
Don't call the name out because I ain't got that contract.
I ain't gonna say.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you another. While we on the air, I gotta show my boy this, man. Cause look, y'all be cat rapping about how y'all doing this and doing how y'all. Man, listen, I show this man emails and everything right now. I ain't gonna do it, but I will.
Yeah, I don't know like who started that whole thing, but like the show, but the word I think it was fire. I'm not even a shorts person like that.
Like, and honestly, I only like above the knee type shorts.
Yeah.
So the basketball stuff wasn't my. If you notice, I never wore a pair.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I thought that was just strategic.
Until I made the brick wall ones and then that gray pair. And it was like, honestly, that was for somebody else. They didn't pay their money. It was my size, so I was like, you know.
That's the last thing I want to ask you about the closing business. Give me before we close out, give me some positives and some negatives about.
I absolutely hate you say you got cash. I got cash, bro. Yeah, I wear this, and I go get your whole outfit, do your whole outfit. Now it's time for you to meet me to pay me. Oh, this bill, that, this came up, that came up. So that's one of the shit that I hate. I absolutely hate. Because one, I'm wasting gas. 2, I'm paying to doing this shit. 3, I'm banking off that. Once you hit my line with that, I'm banking off that sale. So that's extra stress off of whatever bill we got coming off. You feel me? And one of the positives about this, you gotta have courage for wanting to do this. And man, I'm handsome. I love this. I love being in the camera, you know what I'm saying? I love feeding my family. I love being able to be my own boss. Shout out to my dad. Nigga said, work for yourself. I did it. I'm doing it. You dig what I'm saying? And like he said, no matter how many shirts, how many outfits I sell, them kids good. So that's my reward. I keep telling you, man, what did I tell you last time? Legacy, ownership, my children. That's it. That's all. That's what matter to me, bro. Laying that foundation so they can keep going. No. Yeah, I be at the game. Well, this probably ain't gonna drop tomorrow, but I let my boy gonna let y'all know how my little brother did. Cross Creek, y'all better get ready, man.
You just Cross Creek, bro. You should be able to beat that.
Cross Creek better be ready, man. The whole CSRE better get ready, man. Daddy on that field now. Makai Hall, y'all remember that. Daddy on that field now, man. Protect the brand with greatness.
Hey, man.
LCL.
Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you coming through, of course. I know it was short notice, but I wanted to get
Of course, I appreciate it, man. You know, we had to get it down. You know
definitely,
what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Underdogs on the way, man. Shout out to my little brother, Nah, Free Lil JG. All music, you know what I'm saying? SV Lil, all music on all platforms.
One more thing before we leave. What do you think about the Augusta music scene right now? Like, what's your thoughts?
I love it. I love it. That's why I'm frustrated with Nah.
I feel like he at the forefront. You don't feel like that. You don't feel that way. So you don't feel like if
Fly and Itchy is the top 2 right now.
Itchy, Coley,
Yeah.
okay. Fly, I know Fly is.
That nigga Fly said, get Fly and everybody call me Helicopter. That shit had me like, oh
like
shit. Yeah, that's
he
my
think I
young.
don't like him for some reason, but
We were just talking earlier.
Like
We got link up. That's my young boy. But Itchy, yo.
Let
That
me ask
beatbox.
you this.
Testimony, my favorite song by Itchy, but that beatbox hard.
Because I said I think Nas in the forefront. Just people I like. I'm not talking about like with Augusta thing. Just people I like. You know.
No. He's my number one.
I feel like project wise, it's only a few artists that
Nah.
has full projects I can listen to from the start. To
Nah,
finish.
Mayo, Slime, KD.
I want to throw on that Nah project. I'm on that. They didn't ask me, but I am on that though.
Which you on?
I'm on the intro.
Which one? You are the bottom.
They didn't ask me though. I ain't getting no money for it, but it's all good. You know, I rock with Nah. I rock with it. It's all good.
Now you getting on my ass about it. Now you talking to me. Now, so that's on my
chilling.
ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
We should have got the rights. I'm sorry.
I want to say it was sent to me, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
That shit was hard, bro. The fact that you had, gave my man his recognition. That
But
shit.
see, I be doing that. I don't
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? That shit
Matter of
just
fact,
feel
let me tell you
good.
about Lil Nas, man. Lil Nas stood me up one day. It's
Yeah.
the only person that ever stood me up.
That's
He
him.
supposed to come through here. He ain't never come, but it
That's
was all
him.
good though.
That's bro. But he be in his own mind, man. It
don't
feel
bother
me?
me, bro. I don't even talk to rappers like that, so it don't bother
Yeah.
me. Like, I like to talk about other stuff, so it was one of them things, but like kind of good for both of us.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Nah, but the music scene, I feel like it's a very talented city.
Definitely.
But just arts in general, not even music, just arts in general.
Everything.
Anything you do, spoken word, anything, clothing, it's all. I think
Definitely a talented city, and they definitely got eyes on this city.
I
And
wish
he be consistent. If Lil Bro get consistent and get back in his zone, bro, man, listen, underdogs on the way.
I feel like this is how I feel, man. I feel like you said something that I want to wrap up with too. You said where we from, you think bigger than just Augusta too. And I think that as long as you making art and you doing that, you should be good. Like if you thinking bigger than Augusta, you be all right.
Yeah.
You just thinking Augusta, you only giving yourself a small window anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you could be the man out
I'm
here.
not making
that ain't
clothes
gonna do
just for
nothing
Augusta.
you.
I'm not making clothes just for you guys.
And
No
that
disrespect.
gotta be the vision.
Yeah, no disrespect. I'm not making clothes just for Augusta. I'm making clothes for California, like up north to like.
Well, you say you 27 cities, right?
You feel me?
27 states, I mean.
27 states, 3 countries.
Yeah, so
We get busy.
That's how you got to do it, though. And that's the only way like you're going to actually succeed, because just relying on a small population like Augusta ain't going to get it.
No.
But it definitely builds your confidence when you do get the love from your city. You can go outside and you feel
And you
important.
see it. Man,
Yeah.
my lady will tell you this. Nothing I tell. I got receipts for everything I tell you, bro. We was just in the mall to go grab her something. She went to go grab something. And I walked off. No, I went to go grab, rest in peace, Fudge. I miss you, bro. I love you. I went to go grab an outfit for my brother's funeral. So I'm walking in Forever 21. As I'm walking in Forever 21, somebody's walking out with my shirt on and don't even know it's me.
That's fire. How that feel to you when you see people with your shirt on?
Because I was waiting for her to acknowledge me. Like, hey.
I thought you were popular, didn't you?
You know what I'm saying? So then I said, that's a nice shirt. I said, I made that shirt. She said, you didn't make this shirt. I'm JG down now. I looked at myself and then the girl behind us said, like, no, that's really him. That's him. And that shit had me like, wow.
That's fire.
Like why everywhere I go I see me. And it's crazy because most of these people I don't physically see. It might be third person shopping, you know what I mean? Something like that. But it's an unbelievable feeling, man. I'm a legend in my hood, bro. On my block, I'm a legend. I'm on my block, 220 East Philina. That's where I'm from. I'm a legend. You know how that mean. You know what that mean. You know what that mean.
Dogtown.
From being up north, you know what that mean. I'm a legend. I ain't do it with a basketball. I ain't do it with crack rock. I ain't do it with a microphone. You know what I'm saying? To be in stores, 27 states, to feed my family without a job. You get what I'm saying? To be able to beat all the odds that I beat with not so many people behind me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a group of family that support me and love me and call me and check on me.
What's next for JG, man? So
right now, I'm gonna rock out with the Culture Fest. Shout out to my baby Libra. I'm gonna rock out with the Culture Fest again. I'm gonna do that. Me and I got Underdogs on the way. As you know, I basically executive produced that. That's dropping real soon. We gonna get a cover art, probably get a video. Then we gonna go.
I want my splits. If I'm on that one now.
I got you. I got you.
My splits.
No, you ain't on that one. You ain't on that one.
I need to be on it. Then. Need to be on there. Need to be on there. Need to be on there.
So Underdog on the way. We just gotta get little bro back in his zone.
If he come up here and do a freestyle, that'd be amazing.
That would be crazy.
But
that'd be crazy though.
But that'd be crazy. You got to set that up.
We can talk about it. And if you want, we can set something up when we drop Underdog. We can come up here and do that too.
I can't trust now for that, but for the freestyle, I got him.
Listen, look at me. If you set something up for us to come up here, he coming up here. I'm about business.
You managing now?
I'm about business. I ain't man. I'm CEO V.
There you go.
That's my little brother. He got MIC going, but you gotta remember he's still just greatness. Mm-hmm. You gotta handle your business while handling your business.
Definitely.
You feel me? So certain shit, I allow him to get away with because I understand that it's personal stuff. You feel me? We're not gonna go in per se, but there's a lot of opportunities that he gave up. He said on the podcast with Slim, y'all niggas think y'all popping shit and y'all here. My little brother could be at the same places y'all at, performing at the same places y'all performing. He just decided not to, and that's because him. But like you say, little bro, believe in myself and who the hell is.
I want a lot of artists, whether it's rappers, any kind of art, and people that got something going for themselves in the city. I do want people to just stop getting their own way and allow the process to be the process. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much talent in this city to be getting overlooked a lot of times.
Yeah, it's too much, especially my brother. I'm sorry,
Definitely.
I gotta keep bringing it up. Stop holding nuts on my baby brother. He's a Grammy-nominated award type of artist. He not no regular just street shit. He can do that street shit, but man, my little brother got Underdogs on the way, man. And if you know me, if you know my brother, you know our relationship. Underdogs ain't nothing but a conversation, and he put our conversation into fucking songs. And free Lil JG because he on there too. Shout out to VVS Rainer. She on there as well.
All right, man. Hold it down, man. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Keep dealing with the kids. And
yes, sir.
I wish you nothing but the best, bro.
Appreciate that. Big JG, man. Free Lil JG.